In this video, we're going to tell you everything you need to know about Cipriani Residences, which is a luxury real estate project in Brickell, Miami, Florida. Hello everybody, my name is Manuel Escotet. In this occasion, I have the opportunity to show you a little bit of information about Cipriani Residence. I'm in the call right now with Carol Cassis. She's a senior sales executive for this project, and she's actually sharing her screen right now. How you doing, Carol?
Hi, Manuel. Thank you for the invitation. Yes, I'm very excited to show you this approved project by the city in the best part of Brickell. This is an 80-story building with 397 private residences only. It's going to be the highest, tallest tower in Brickell with 939 feet. So it will be an incredible project being done by Arquitectónica. Location-wise, we're in the most important area in Miami, Brickell. It's the second most important area of finance after New York City. The important thing about this south location in Brickell is that the land is located in Zone X. What really means that you are out of flood zone. Very important in Miami. You don't need flood insurance, so your maintenance in the building will be lower than the rest. Very important, besides being in an elevated land. So here you are in what I call the Miami Manhattan. It became really one of the most important areas. Why? Because you have all the incredible corporations like Citadel, Blackstone, Microsoft being in Brickell, and they're reconfiguring the whole area. We are really Cipriani Residence Miami feeding the new demographic coming to Miami. Look at how beautiful. We have all the best restaurants, all the best shopping. Here in this area, you're going to have Citadel that was named a few seconds ago. That's where they're going to be the headquarters. So we are in an incredible key location in Miami.
Also, Carol, the public transportation there is pretty accessible, right?
Yes, you have, the Metro Mover. You have also like, besides, because we are a very elegant building, we're gonna have our own limousine as a car service. So the public transportation is gonna be a limousine for you. And it's nice for residents and guests, and it will be around Brickell. We're thinking about having a beach club in some point, that it could be in Miami Beach or Key Biscayne.
Oh, that's great. And it's going to be only available for residents and guests.
Yes. The nice thing about this building that is, it's not a flagship, meaning that it's not a car name or a designer name where the management it was hired separately from the brand. We're a hospitality brand. Cipriani is basically 100 years old brand, almost 100 years old, born in 1931 in Venice. They are the big creator of the Carpaccios, the Bellinis, the Good Life, and that this guy here, Giuseppe Cipriani Jr., is the one that is putting the seal of the family in the building. They're putting all the incredible services that it has almost 100 years old, and they are all around the world. Let me show you. They are positioned around the world, from Hong Kong, Middle East. They're very strong. Istanbul, Venice, of course, Monaco, all the New York and Vegas area, Mexico City, Punta del Este, the Monaco of South America. So that's the value of the brand. We are a service brand, and the building really works for residents and guests only. This is the Cipriani brand that includes cacao, that is a production of chocolate, production of events, that is swap, all the Casa Ciprianis, Mr. C's, the Socialistas, all of this, all the restaurants, this is all the world of Cipriani. When we go and talk about new construction, pre-construction, Manuel, it's very important to talk who is behind the tower. Besides being a approved project, This is done by Mass Capital, one of the most important developers as we speak. They have an incredible pipeline like the Paragon at the beach. They have done Louvre House in south of Fifth. They have been involved in Conrad Brickell. They have properties in Coconut Grove and in the Miami River. Arquitectonica is the design team behind also the tower. I will say Arquitectonica is the most important design team in Miami. They are in 59 countries and they have designed the skyline of Miami. So we are in great hands with this incredible company. Also Landscaping Geo. The new in Miami, but not new in the world, is 1508 London. This is the interior design company that was picked by the family, Cipriani family, and they are very strong in the Middle East with Dubai, in private residences, hotels, also in yachts. They did the Chelsea Barracks concept in London, very important. They are involved in Mandarin Oriental residences in Beverly Hills. And we are the first project in Miami, so it's very exciting news. So the building is basically an 80-story tower with 4 pieces, like the lower floor residences, there are 1 den and 3 bedrooms. Then you have 1 den, 2 den and 3 bedroom in the body of the building. Then you have the 4 bedrooms and 2 den with private elevators on the crown of the building. And then you have 6 penthouses, 3 with pools. This is the ground floor commercial, where you have a restaurant, signature restaurant that will be designed and picked by the family. Here as a wellness center, where you're gonna have 1,500 spaces for bicycles. We are creating a cycling club for the residents and guests only. 2 juice bars around this area and a running truck. Also parking spaces for the building.
That's very important too, parking spaces. They were not considered in other constructions, right?
So parking spaces basically goes from 1 den, valet only, part of your HOA. HOA here is $1.40 with reserves. And then you 2 den, 1 parking assigned valet, 3 and 4 bedrooms, 2 parking assigned and valet.
Okay.
Our rental policy is twice a year with 30 days minimum. In terms of services, if you are not in town and you want your residents to be ready, you will call the director of residences that will take care of the cleaning, it will take care of the watering your plants, taking care of your pets. It will be a complete customization and service. And then you have the concierge that will help you with the rest of the services you're gonna see now. The 7th floor amenities, here you're gonna enjoy a lot, Manuel, because you're gonna have a big pool for the families, a Cipriani restaurant with 24/7 room service. That's incredible. It's having a chef every day at your disposition. But besides that, you're gonna have a private dining room where you can do and close business. You can have Metro D, a butler that allows you to do business here. Also, you have a kids lounge, library, a pet park, and a screening room, a social lounge, a fitness center, wellness center, all for residents and guests only.
Yeah, Carol, I really want to emphasize that 24/7 restaurant only for residents. That's very unique, right?
Yeah, and Cipriani, to have it at that level of service, to have liquor license and to have a restaurant running without an hotel component is key. It's never seen, really. You always gonna have that with an hotel component. It's a huge deal.
That's pretty unique. And also, if you have meetings, business meetings in the building, you have those spaces, right, on the 7th floor.
So you have on the 7th and 8th floor a few spaces for that. Besides having a good time, you're gonna have a golf simulator, a pickleball, a meditation lawn, a second pool that is for adults only with Bellinis at all day. It's happy hour somewhere, right? So
yeah,
that's the way. Very Côte d'Azur, very south of Italy. The idea is to have a good time and enjoy the lifestyle. Here you have a south view of the building where you have a great setback with the pools. and you have the restaurant. You can see here 3-bedroom apartments in the lower floor and 1+den in the lower floor facing the pools. Here we are looking into maybe around 1.6 million in 1+den. Here 2.5 million for 3 bedrooms. These are current prices today. Remember, we increases prices by cycle, so the sooner the people come into a project, the better.
Okay, but Carol, we're gonna get into the pricing and type of models after, or you just want to touch it briefly now?
So just was a brief idea, because we were looking into those renderings where you have a location that some people like to be close to the pools. Here you have the restaurant that has an indoor spaces, and it really is inspired like a yacht, like a cruise ship. Like if you see, this is canaleto wood, walnut, that is very signature of Cipriani. This is the double entrance, double heights, with the chandeliers Murano, that is very Italian in that sense. So let me go back here. This is all the lounge, libraries, fitness center, where you have the main pool. Then you have the spa with all the treatments. Here is inspired like the beaches in Europe, with rough rocks, with all treatments. The idea is to have a good time, from the pools to the restaurant to the spa to the fitness center. And here is basically the Harry's bar in the building. It's a speakeasy. It's a hidden bar where you can have a good time, have a good drinks, and looking beautiful skyline of Brickell. When it comes to the residences, here is very important. The developer is doing a complete finished residence for the clients. So they will be able to pick 3 styles of flooring. They are very large units, so you are looking into a 10-foot depth here, with 10-foot finished ceiling heights, starting at 1194 square feet to 3,500.
I wanna, Carol, I also want to emphasize the ceiling height. So normally, for everybody to know, a normal ceiling height is 8 feet. So you have 2 extra feet in this type of properties. They're gonna feel very, very big. You're gonna have a lot of visual a difference between an 8 feet and also 10 feet. And also, I think the penthouses are even higher, right?
Yes, we don't have enough information right now, but if you feel that someone wants to get into the penthouse, we have a process in order to get the information, so that it could be done. Now, in terms of finishes, we are really looking into something that it doesn't exist today. In terms of finishes, we're going all out, and this is Italcraft, one of the finishes that is called traditionally Cipriani, where you have the signature clock of Cipriani, Italcraft kitchen, wolf appliances. You have all kind of great wine coolers that is in every unit. And the only thing that your client needs to worry about is the curtains, because the Italcraft also will do the master closet, and it will also have a Lutron system that you can control the lighting from your phone.
Carol, quick questions. Oh, that's actually my question. How many options do they have in terms of color? I remember you say that for the flooring, they have 3 different styles, and kitchen is gonna match it, right?
Yes, so you have 3 different styles, one that looks like wood, another that is called Taj Mahal, and another one is a terrazzo, like the Cipriani style. This one is the lighter color for the Italcraft kitchens, if you don't like the traditionale, and it's an oak with a matte wood. I think nowadays people want to have a good time and also at the same time do business. So we have the best of both worlds. in the building with an elegance that doesn't exist today. We're really feeding a new demographic in Miami, and this product is very unique. So when it comes to comparing with anything today, it's really difficult, but because we don't have something like this today. In terms of what you see in the master bathrooms, you have the elegance of the Cipriani Canaletto walnut, or you have the oak as with a thick marble and in the master bathrooms. When it comes to views, I always talk about lifestyle in Brickell, right? If you want views of the water, like open views, you either go to a waterfront property or you go to the beach. But we still have waters in Brickell, right? So when it comes to Brickell, you're looking into the best lifestyle, the best things around you, but also views, right? So you can have views of the park, views of the pools. You have also views of the bay. In this case, we're in the 60th floor. If someone is asking you for water, I will say you need to go from the floor 40th and up, half of the building.
Can you just remind the folks watching the video how many stories we have? 70? Am
80
I correct?
stories. 80 stories,
stories.
939 feet. The highest building will be in Brickell. So I will say that we really are creating something completely unique. Remember, we are located in a very unique property, 2.8 acre land, that it was in different hands for 10 years until Mass Capital bought it. And the city is really in tune with us. The city really approved this project. It was something needed for the Brickell area on the south side, and they're very happy with us. So it's a project that is going groundbreaking this year and is moving along pretty well. We're in contracts right now.
Can you go back to the northeast daylight view? Just to that section at the end is Miami Beach.
Yeah,
so
Miami Beach.
Exactly.
Yeah. And Fisher Island and Port of Miami.
Exactly that. So you are a step away from taking a cruise or just going to Miami Beach.
Yeah. The nice thing about our building also, that because we're gonna have a limousine, we're trying to create an idea of a beach club also connected to Miami Beach or Key Biscayne that is on the works. So the idea is to have a completely lifestyle between city life and the beach life. This is the south side where you have the sunsets also, so you have a great lifestyle all over. So when it comes to floor plans, right? When it comes to talk about the residences, you have basically from 1 bedroom plus den up to 4 bedrooms and then penthouses. We are really one of the buildings, I think, that has the larger units because the developer realized the need of space after pandemic, right? So all our units, we start at 1 bedroom plus den. We don't have studios or 1 bedrooms. And we have 3 bedrooms. We have 2 plus den, 1 plus den, and 4 bedrooms. This is the lower floors, 3 bedrooms that faces the pools. I think here is going to be more efficient that someone asks you for size they're looking, and we can try to help them locate the special unit with the views, right? We have we have put in drones in the land in order to help your client to understand views, understand location in the building, right?
Yeah,
So,
this is maybe this is gonna feel like a lot of information, but we're just giving you a sense of all the info that we can share with you specifically. And like Carol is saying, we even have like drone footage showing you what exactly is gonna be your view, so you can take a more informed decision.
So all these floor plans are great either for pied-à-terres, for big families. This one for someone that wants to live in the building as a primary residence with 2 elevators and landing, private landing, flow-throughs, best views in the house. The same thing with the 2 plus den. Look at this 2 plus den, 2,010 square feet. They're very large, and the dens, usually you can convert it in another bedroom because they have 3 full bathrooms, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they're very flexible floor plans that we can work with case to case with your clients, and we can really guide them in terms of their needs and requirements, right? So that's very important. Everything we show here is very general, but when we go case by case, we can stop in these floor plans, help them in terms of where to be, depending if they want it as a second home, third home, rental income, you know. So all those things are details we can work case by case.
Exactly.
So let's talk about this. We are one of the few projects that ask for 40%, basically instead of 50%, right? So you really need 20% a contract and 10% a groundbreaking that we're looking into July this year, right? So basically you need to look into 30% this year, 10% in 2025, but where we're gonna get to the 80th floor, right? That's another 10% there, and 60% at closing on mid-2026. We're projecting that there you can finance if you like to do it. So there's a way of seeing this. I will say a 40% really of the price, because you really are looking to 30 this year and another 10 in 2025, and then you forget until 2026 that it can be financed. So it's a very good way of you know, for an investor or for someone that wants to be in the best part of Miami, you know, to be in a very, very unique location with this incredible international name. So far, Manuel, we have almost sold 40% with international buyers profile, with people from locals that they want to move from older buildings. We have a lot of followers of the brand around the world. So it's a very nice international crowd looking into a security building with no short-term rentals, but with all the services of a 5-star hotel.
That's incredible. And also, like you were saying, the prices are changing constantly. So the prices, there you are. That's Carol. So let me just put you a little bit larger so people can see you better. There you go. So yeah, like you were saying, prices also are changing rapidly, right? So whatever price we're managing right now in 2023 is not going to be the same in 2026, right? So there's going to be some equity there.
You build equity. The way you really build equity is that, like the developer, that's why it's tricky to give you prices here, because you will use this video throughout the year and this could change. So we started a year ago, so I already have buyers that they have already built equity with me, but it will keep increasing prices. We're projecting this around 2,000 price per square foot average in the building, right? So the way it will work is in groundbreaking, we will increase prices again, then we will increase price at the end of the year, then the next year, then top off like that, right? So my suggestion to your client is if they like this project, I will suggest to come sooner the better, right? And we can work on helping them to pick the right fit for them.
Exactly. And also, if they are not in Miami, we can do a Zoom call like this one and show them, you know, something according to their budget. I remember you mentioned a little bit about the pricing part, but I think a lot of people would like to know at least a range of what is the minimum price for this type of investment or residence. And, you know, if we can give them an idea, it will be great.
Yes, of course. So nowadays our pricing start around 1.550 for a 1-bedroom plus then it goes up. I will say for depending of the 3-bedroom where it's located, it could go from 2.4 to 3.3 million. Then 2 plus then also, I will say on the lowest 2 millions up to 3 million 3. Also it depends where it's located. And crown of the building, I will say that for the bigger units start around 5 million 8 for the 4 bedrooms, and for the 2 plus then with private elevators, I will say we start around 3.3 million.
And also, if you're interested on the penthouses, that's a completely separate discussion.
Yes.
that we can do either in person on the office. I highly recommend to go to the sales office with me. It's a beautiful place. I was just there yesterday. I'm meeting Carol. It's a very warm family there working and helping you out understand this wonderful project. Thank you so much, Carol. I appreciate
Thank
a lot,
you.
and everybody appreciates a lot the time you dedicated explaining this. And if you guys want to know more about this project and you want to come and see it in person and get a glimpse, let me know. I'm going to put my contact information on the description below. And thank you one more time, Carol. You are the
Thank you.
best.
Thank you for inviting me. I'm here to help. The idea is like if you really love the project, I will help you to get the right property for you. And we will have a great time under Bellinis and some good food.
There you go. There you go. Thank you so much.